wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That should...
Sure thing.
Great.
Fired.
You can't make it, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest. Excuse me? Go over to the anvil and let's get started. Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up bit by bit. Try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. Works the bellows. But you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? That's exactly the straw color we want. You've got talent, lad. Now heat up the whole thing. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before. Thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. See that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. Sparks up. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easy. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the rhythm going. There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking. Right. Let's have a look.
He'd certainly be.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even it's all about making that's why you can't let it get cold if you work evenly. Got that?
Thanks.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And of course, you can... Any questions?
Where can I get...
You can buy some essentials, but if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of... This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after...
What can I do?
Well, you can sell them, but you probably won't have much luck around.
Where exactly is...
At the side of the house, there are 2 doors, and you can put your things in the chest there.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you're pretty good at swords, but what... Right. Here are some simple drawings that show what they're both... You can get down...
Just like that?
Sacre, lad. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then once you've made some coin and feel like...
Greetings to you. Are you whistling at me? I'm not interested.
Why? Did you get it sorted out?
Hoping. But it cost me all the money my pa left me. I even had to sell the ring for my mother-in-law. But I'm telling you, if he runs up any more debts... This was the 3rd time.
Go and see the priest. Sounds good.
Oh, Chris. The priest gambles, isn't it?
What?
Shoot bet he does. His housekeeper told me he's got a brooch at home I lost a month ago. How did it end up there? Pissing down again.
I should do it more evenly. I have to move it. I can't keep hitting the same place. halfway done. I'll never finish it like this. I should move it.
Pickled cabbage drives out the black bile and puts your food in the mouth. What's this? Saturn. Miller Crazelin, amateurs. What a buyout. Everything he says is true. The other day, he told me to give my cows dark ale to drink. What?
We're closing.
You didn't
No
actually
more
do it,
beer.
did you?
We're
Laugh
closing
all
up.
you like.
Over. We're closing up for today.
Go pickle some cabbage, friend. Time again. You hear about what happened at the big wheel? Yeah, the place by the Girofta stream. They found a dead man and the wheel. So, somebody did him in and chucked him into the water. Like the river there.
This is almost done. I should move it. Looks like it's almost done. That's one sharp blade. That should do it.
What do you need? Hurry up!
I'd like you to teach me.
What are you interested?
What do you have for sale? Let's talk about the price.
All right. I'm listening.
Here. And something for your trouble.
Many thanks. Pleasure doing business. Take care. What can I do for you?
Sure.
I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
I'm still not really sure of...
Why not? Why don't you?
Yeah.
Let's see what... Are you gonna... Get started then? Get to it. I want to see how you'll fare. Get to it. I want to see how you'll fare. Get to it. I want to see how you'll fare. Are you gonna get started then?
This is almost done. And that's it.
Get to it. See how you'll fare. Stop faffing about and get to work. Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up, but try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above it. Give it a pull. It works the better. Tell the temperature by the color, but you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. When I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Sparks are flying nicely. Sparks. That's the stuff. Well struck. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking. It's about those two idiot hands of mine, Venser and Franzi. They drove off with a cart.
Do you want me to find...
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up. And especially...
Have you any idea which way they might have gone?
There's only one road to Semin that can take a cart. It leads from... but I've got a bad feeling.
Those two hands of yours,
Can't tell you much. I don't think they wanted to stay...
were they...
No.
What was the cart?
Bugger and bollocks. All sorts of stuff. I'd say, Lord, there were some hunting swords, bastard swords, crossbow bolts, and some kitchen stuff. Sacks, there's a good month's work in that cart.
All right,
Go ahead.
gladly.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Word about the price.
Sure, why not? Aye, that'll do. Thank you. And a good day to you,
Don't
friend.
shove! Aren't those dice sad you're just letting them sit there?
We could block it with sand and rocks at night. What will it be?
What's new around?
Vostatek. Lord Von, he's got a cottage near Vidlak. I hope he hasn't started drinking. You could also stop by and see Old Mouth. He's the local storyteller. He could tell you all sorts of interesting things. But only I'm working on... We have this little dispute with the Geliovites. And that's all I...
Sounds interesting. You're having problems with the Geliavot?
Not just me, my friend. They're the biggest bastards around. The winter before last, and last year, they broke into my cellar and pissed...
Gracious.
Not yet, no. But since I'd pay you up...
What exactly would you like me...
Don't worry. I won't make you do any shoveling or pissing anything. But I'd hate to reveal my plan, only for you to go off and tell the Geliovites right away.
All right.
Listen up then. Old Olbram, the owner of the biggest plot of land in Geliov, obviously. Now you. Well, simple, right?
Painting a bull, eh?
Right. First, I don't reckon we'll be able to get any here in the village. But you can try and ask Bartoszek, the tailor in Trotskovitz. And after that, try asking Radovan, the local blacksmith. If you pour it in the bull's water trough, but watch out. That beast is enormous.
All right, then.
And remember...
Right. So I need... Why do you and the Geliov lot hate each other?
It's their fault. Olbram's the worst of them all. He's the one that's...
What pasture did...
The one that stretches from the orchard.
Have you tried asking...
Of course, but he'd have none of it. He said it's up to the Trots... But the bailiff couldn't care less.
And how...
Save the jokes, will you? There's a tree down by the gamekeeper's lot. My father, God rest his soul, was there when they agreed on it. But then fucking Olbram came along, claiming it was the other way.
Well...
Do you think we haven't tried? Year after year we meet in that pasture. I tell it like it was, but Olbram always... And when the Geliovites are at wit's end, they come at... We managed to convince them to at least...
I'll have a beer.
I wish you a pleasant morning.
People call you the man.
Or no man, bughead.
I'm sorry.
Pleased to meet you. But you were right. I could tell you, or would you prefer? But it's...
I know quite a few. How about a trade?
All right, then. But if it's the one about the magic porridge and that story...
I know a romantic tale about a knight, his lady. He had to bring her the sweetest wine, tame the wildest horse.
And then?
The lady of his heart showed her gratitude by giving him the...
Oh, a raunchy! If I were you, I'd make it longer. To last a wholly... And now, I'll tell you a tale in return. So what kind...
I like stories that can teach me something.
Haven't you heard enough of... But it's not a problem. So, once upon a time, there lived in these very lands 2 brothers. The older was called Kuba, the younger, Matthias. They were both woodcutters, like their father and his father before him. One day, at the height... But as he was in haste, he pulled...
Good God.
Maybe he searched...
I reckon that was the right choice.
Well, quite. Matthias was just about to leave when suddenly a water goblin came out of the pond. You're a righteous man, Matthias. Matthias, not hanging around for the goblin to change his mind, took up both axes. Kuba, however, was not best pleased with his little brother's fortune. He ran as fast as his legs could carry him straight to the pond, threw his own axe in, so he tried again. Tricked by sunlight, he grabbed something shiny, only to pull out his old... Enraged, he hurled his axe back into the water, but the water goblin heard his shameful... So, when Kuba reached down into the water for a third...
Huh? Always...
I don't think so. It seems he went to the water goblin and begged for his brother's body so he could take him home, but the path back from the pond led over a steep hill. He stopped to rest by an old oak tree. And he used this, but it wasn't enough. Somehow, it wasn't his brother's body that was weighing him down. So he started bashing the silver axe against the big stone with the last of his strength. Matthias climbed there. He buried both his brother, and his final act was to stick the oak branch in the ground by the locals have had no dealings with the water goblin since then. But some have had them. And when you walk by the pier, where it all...
That was a very nice...
Story?
But why hasn't anyone gone...
Because it brings misfortune. Didn't you listen to me at all? Look for yourself if you wish. Rock Tower Pond isn't far from here. But leave me out. Take care, friend.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift. Let's talk about the price.
Sure, why not?
How's this?
You must be from a poor region. Aye, you'll convince me with that price. Pleasure doing business. Take care.
What would you like?
As the local
I'd say so.
Right. So,
Depends on what your
no, don't worry.
armor. Well, unless you could try a Radovan.
Hmm.
Aha.
Whose armor?
Oh, it's
What legend?
there are actually two. Why are you so interested?
Oh, come now. Do a fellow
Youngster, being able to piss your name.
I beg your pardon.
All right. No need to lose. In short, they say the armor of ancient Bohemian Prince Brunswick is hidden here. Wait, I don't believe it. Of course.
Who exactly what?
You don't know, lad. Educate yourself.
Really?
Perhaps Prince Vladislav II got the lion for our coat of arms for helping Emperor Frederick I, known as Redbeard.
But you just said...
Brunswick is just a legend.
Could you recount for me?
Well, Brunswick was so he'd...
A man after my...
You may think so. Her name was Ludmilla. Still, but...
Damn.
Don't skip ahead. Brunswick's over and so after...
Well, the dragon is certainly...
Nonsense. Brunswick rushed to out the lion, and from that time on they were stalwart. Except, by then, it was already too late. It had already... His wife, Ludmilla, who had until that time at the wedding feast. Brunswick managed to... For Brunswick, that is. Not so for Ludmilla's new groom, but the lion took care of that.
And do you know where I...
Yes, lad, but I do have Sir Chenyek, who they say hid the armor, left. Do you want...
And how did that riddle...
Wait, I've got it. Take your leave of crone and maiden, standing tall behind the gates. Boldly go to pass through the all of between them.
The crone and the maiden towards midnight. We've got east, west, midday, midnight. Bloody hell.
Really? Well, and you know what? Sir George, who previously owned the armor, wanted to have a nice poleaxe made in Prague, too. But he died of the... I'm not too certain about Brunswick and his armor, but this is here. And now, go.
God bless.
Good day. I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullet when it's time to sow winter grain. Gather round, good men.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Greetings to you two.
Oh well, what can you do? Farewell then.
God be with you. You must be parched. What say you have a drink with us?
God be with you. I don't have a lot of time.
I hear you. There's nothing for it but to perch.
What do you mean for your tree?
Actually,
But what's the whole...
in short, we found a perfect oak for a new mill, and now we're waiting for them to haul up.
What's your actual lot?
Me and Yira here are axemen.
Yeah, and
Whoa now, lad.
why don't you just...
Vagrants? Hell, man, they're armed. And don't stoke my fire, lad, else you'll see what these shovels of mine can...
Come on then.
Let's see what you made. Go, fucking... I'll sort you out nicely. Hey, nice. Take that! Oh, Christ. Come on, again. Go fuck yourself. Come on, again.
You can't take me!
Hey, we'll see about that. Take that! Not like that, for fuck's sake. Go on, parry. Go fuck yourself. Come on, again. Not like that, for fuck's sake. Take that! Thought you were going to teach me how to fight, lad. But that was a pretty good fight. Hope your back's not too sore on your travels. What did I do to you?
Jesus Christ be praised. Just look what happens when someone thinks he's above the law. The law of the land applies to everyone. And even
Not
the
your
king
day, eh?
has to answer to God's law. This man, though,
What if
He
I freed
laughs
you?
at the law.
Right, Scarpa,
He broke into the
obviously.
house of his neighbor.
What did he do?
An honest
Nothing.
businessman.
Really?
Supporting
Were you
his
expecting a
family.
different
He
answer?
waited
How's it
till
going?
they were all asleep.
I expect that's not
forced
very
the
comfortable
lock
on your
and
back.
just wandered
Fuck
in.
my back.
And there,
I can
he
hardly feel it
stole
anymore.
Everything he
But
could
recently,
lay his
some
hands
joker
on.
passed
Just
by
listen.
and
Coin,
put a dead fish
jewelry,
in my breeches,
silver
so you
goblets,
don't end up
2
here
pairs
too.
of shoes, a sack of carrots, and a nearly new jacket. And what did he do then? He went down the road and tried to flog it all. He said...
Greetings to you.
Good day?
Nice bull you've got there.
Of course it's all Bram's.
Stingy?
Well, wolves tore up one of my cats, so I went to Albram.
That wasn't very...
Look.
You're right, actually.
That would be... You know what? Give me a few groschen, and I'll tell you...
No, thank you.
Well, I gave you a chance, and you're not getting another. Take care and good night.
you piss me off, you fucker! You had enough yet?
Good evening to you.
What are you doing, prowling about here? What was that? What do you want here? If I see you breaking into anything, you'll answer to me. What are you doing with that weapon? Clear off! Why don't you clear off already? Now you're going to get it!
Put away that wretched card. Teachers, priests wallow in gold, while their falsehoods and indulgences condemn all Christendom to eternal torture. Can that be right? Salvation cannot be fled.
Stop, or I'll ram my blade into your gut. I want everything you've got, right now.
But I have nothing.
Fuck!
Somebody, please! You can't take me!
We'll see about that.
Take that fucker out, damn it!
Show your stuff!
Greetings.
You're not a... What are you snooping around here? Do you want me to report you? Either you pay up... Now hold on. I'll pay you. And don't think that I won't count that Out! Let's go. That's it. Go now. What? Ah, fuck!
Good day.
I've heard incredible.
Hi.
Is that how you usually?
But don't think it's some trick. It's not just about muscles. But being a strong man isn't a trade.
I believe you.
That's right. Not everyone can do it. But nothing's impossible.
How's life?
Couldn't be better, lad.
You were raised.
You think I'm lying?
Well, it's just you're the.
The first, the only one. It was a cruel.
So you're an orc?
If we rule out a human baby being born.
Right.
What?
No, I meant I was being stupid.
Well, there you go. Like I say.
I'd be interested.
I had lentils for lunch.
What do you do?
Right now, I'm talking to you. Then I'll go and have a bite to eat, because I'm starving. It's not, so...
Don't they say a hungry artist?
A hungry artist is a bad artist, because no one ever...
What did you do before...
How did I become a nomad?
So you've known the Voivod for some time?
Uh-huh. The
I didn't realize you know.
What? The only thing I know about horse... The Voivod's horse died from the cold. So I dragged it to the camp.
What can you...
Me?
Come on.
If I put my...
What about...
I've been...
I'd like to believe...
I can climb any...
Jesus. Wait, so...
Hey, nothing's impossible. I never take risks. And that's why I'll...
You don't take risks?
If I...
Can you show me how...
I don't know.
Well, I'm not...
You know what I mean.
I understand. I'll try not...
Of course I'll show you what I know.
I understand.
Aranka was talking about. Go and see the Voivod.
Excuse me. Wife spoke of you. Go there.
My name is Henry. I'm looking for someone...
What's it about?
Well, it's complicated. I thought I was done for. And now, well...
I've been missing.
What would you like?
Oh, please. I'll do it out of sheer kindness. I don't have any...
We can start right away.
All right.
Should we begin?
Here's a practice long. Let's see what you've got. If you're going to attack, commit to it. Don't stop after a single strike. Dish out several. Now I'm going to show you a simple technique that builds on that. You'll attack from the right, then left, then right again. Attacks follow one after the other. And you don't even have to break through your opponent's cover.
So right, left, and then right again.
Exactly. You could also do it the other way around. I'll let you have exactly 3 strikes, so you're not wasting effort just flailing around. See? That's the way. Again. Beautiful. Aye, you've got the hang of it. Let's try something more difficult. I'll teach you a real technique. You start with a slash from above, then from the right, and when your opponent expects another attack from above, you do a quick sidestep and drag your blade horizontally across his belly.
So I'll start from the top, then from the right, and then...
From the left. Remember, top, right, and finally left.
All right, let's give it a try.
I'll let you make 3 strikes just like before. No more. Beautiful. Once more. Beautiful. That's that then. You don't even have to use a long sword.
That'll come in hand.
And one more piece of advice. Look, if I attack from the right, your post will come from above. And
what about others?
I'll teach you even more if you want. If you prove yourself to me, I'll teach you the best technique.
How about someone else?
I'm sure I'm not the only...
How could I prove myself to you?
You'll have to defeat me in a sword fight.
So all I have to do is...
That's right.
I challenge you.
I've barely taught you anything, and you already think you can take me on? And an estate